A story by Meet the Dinosaurs. The morning sun rises over a prehistoric horizon. The air shimmers with heat. Winds sweep across the open plains of what will one day become Texas, 68 million years ago. A shadow moves across the earth, so vast that smaller creatures scatter beneath it. It is not a cloud. It is not a bird. It is a giant. With wings stretching over 10 meters wide, as long as a small airplane, the Quetzalcoatlus soars above the ancient landscape, master of the skies in an age ruled by giants. Named after the Aztec god Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent of the heavens, this creature was no myth. It was real. The largest flying animal that ever lived. A pterosaur so immense, its wings beat with the force of thunder, yet so graceful that it could ride the wind for hours without a single motion. Below, herds of triceratops move slowly across the grasslands. To them, the sky is alive, a shifting canvas of predators. But Quetzalcoatlus does not hunt them. It hunts the small, the scattered, the vulnerable, using its long, spear-like beak to snatch prey from the ground with surgical precision. From above, the world looks endless. Every gust of wind is a path, every current of air, a tool. The Quetzalcoatlus glides effortlessly, scanning the world below. An aerial sovereign in a time before birds, before mammals rose, before humans ever dreamed of flight. And yet, for all its power, flight was not easy. Launching into the sky required strength beyond imagination. Scientists believe Quetzalcoatlus used all four limbs to vault itself upward, like a living catapult. A single powerful jump. Then the great wings unfold, catching the wind like sails on a ship. In that moment, gravity becomes irrelevant. The sky belongs to the giants, but this king of the heavens was not eternal. Even in its time, Quetzalcoatlus was a creature of balance, between power and vulnerability. Its bones were hollow, thin as glass, but strong as steel. Every flight was a dance between life and death, precision and peril. When storms rolled across the plains, lightning split the skies it ruled, and in those moments, even the mighty Quetzalcoatlus would seek the shelter of cliffs, folding its colossal wings and lowering its slender neck, a titan brought to humility by the elements that carried it. As ages passed, the earth changed. Volcanoes darkened the sky. The great asteroid approached, and with it came the end of an era. The very winds that once carried giants would soon fill with ash. The skies, once full of wings, would fall silent. But before that final dawn, imagine them. A last flight of Quetzalcoatlus, gliding above a dying world. Below them, the forests smolder. The oceans rise in waves of fire. And still, they soar. Because that's what they were born to do. Their reign was brief, but their story, eternal. Millions of years later, humans would unearth their bones from the red earth of Texas. Long, hollow neck vertebrae, wing bones longer than a man's height, fossil fragments that once carried the largest wingspan in the history of life. And we would look at those ancient bones and realize something humbling. Before our aircraft, before our dreams of space, before we dared to touch the heavens, there were already giants of the sky. Nature had built what we could only imagine. Quetzalcoatlus is a reminder of what evolution can create when given time, balance, and possibility. It was both bird and beast, elegant and terrifying, the pinnacle of flight before the fall. And though it vanished with the dinosaurs, its legacy remains written in the wind, in every eagle's glide, in every airplane's takeoff, and in every human dream of rising above the earth. Because every time we look to the sky, somewhere deep in our ancient memory, we remember them. The giants who ruled the air before us. They are gone, but not forgotten. Their bones remind us that the story of flight didn't begin with us. It began 68 million years ago, when the wind carried wings large enough to cast shadows over continents. At Meet the Dinosaurs, we bring the past to life, from the smallest fossils to the greatest creatures that ever lived. Every discovery is a story, and every story connects us to the incredible history of our planet. If you love exploring the wonders of the prehistoric world, make sure to like, subscribe, and soar along with us every week on Meet the Dinosaurs, because some stories deserve to fly forever.